The MotivAider lets you save, load, or reset up to 4 user profiles. A user profile is a complete collection of settings, which includes the time interval you entered at the home screen. User profiles make it easier to use the MotivAider in different situations, such as at work versus at home, different days of the week, different behavior change projects, or even different users. Suppose I normally get vibration signals at the default time interval of every 10 minutes, but there are certain situations where I'd like to get vibration signals way more often than that, let's say every 2 minutes. I can create a user profile specifically for those situations. For demonstration purposes, I'll just make one change. I'll change the time interval from 10 minutes to 2 minutes. However, I could include as many other settings as I want in the new profile. For example, I could also make the vibration signal stronger. I could choose to get vibration signals at average intervals, hide the countdown during prompting, or even set a session to automatically stop prompting after a certain amount of time. Notice that the user profile that's currently active is user 1, which is the default user profile. This is the profile I use most of the time. Now I'll go to the Users menu and save all currently active settings, including the new time interval, as User Profile 2. Save. 2. Back at the home screen, you'll notice that User 1 is still active. Given that User 1 is the profile I plan to use most of the time, I'll set the time interval back to where it was, at 10 minutes. Now suppose I'm ready to use the new user profile I created, User 2. I'll go to the Users menu, press Select, Load, Profile 2. Now User 2 is active. If I go back to the home screen, you'll see that User 2 is active. I can make any changes I want to that profile. Say I want even more frequent signals, every 1 minute. And these changes will be saved automatically and will be included the next time I load User 2. And by the way, this goes for any user profile that's active. There's one more thing you should know about user profiles. If at any time you'd like to reset a particular user profile to a complete set of original factory settings, with that particular profile active, let's go to the User menu. Just scroll to Reset, press Select. If you go back to the home screen, you'll see that User 2 is now at the factory default settings, which includes a 10-minute time interval.